and attack it. Don't, oh no, I don't want to think about that. It makes me feel a certain way. Feelings are like they change too much. So why have all these feelings when it's gonna get you back to crying again?
But you know what I see? You know what I see a lot in this space? And this is probably the reason why a lot of females are run off from my panel and they want to go on like different panels that's more like,
what do we
perspective or calm or whatever. A lot of these women are coming to coaches or coming to conversations and discussion in hopes to justify their behavior, to get comfort and continue to do the things that they've been doing that's degrading them, their value. So they're looking to see if I want to go to somebody who can sit here and tell me, yeah, it's okay, it's fine, continue to do the trifling shit you do. That's what it is. If you want to be real, nobody's coming here to get because they don't need. Nobody's coming here to get a fucking wake up call and say, "Hey, look, you probably need to change your behavior." People coming in here to
hold on.
People are coming to get help.
Ali, hold on, Bruce. We got to move on, man.
Okay, go ahead.
Talking about a lot of coaching and shit like that. Hey, salute to all the coaches, man. All the hard work that you guys do, man.
Salute, coaches.
Great presentation.
Yo, shout out to Anton. Like, y'all, like, I fuck with Anton. Like real shit. I fuck with Anton.
Fact.
Because he's either worse than me or better than me in either context. So I fuck with Anton. Like in most rooms, Anton, I'm the biggest asshole. You know what I'm saying? So I fuck with you for real. But you got to take back when you're like, y'all want to deal with Derek Jackson, bro. I'm not as bad as you, but I'm right up there. So don't put me over there, bro.
No, I wasn't referring to you. I wasn't referring to you when I was saying the Derek Jackson thing.
Yeah,
I was just saying that people, women like to hear nice things. They don't always want the raw truth.
Listen, and Anton, I agree with you with that statement. But at the same time, we gotta hold ourselves some responsibility. Let's not make it seem like you don't evolve in your communication with people. You could be straightforward all day long, but that don't mean that
disrespectful.
Start saying, I'm about to say, being disrespectful and being straightforward is two different things. We be thinking that, not we. I'm not gonna say the panel, but a lot of people want to merge the two. Oh, he's just straightforward. What do disrespect got to do with it? Holding somebody accountable is what. I agree with what Anton's saying. A lot of these women and some of these dudes as well don't want to be held accountable. Everybody want to make excuses. Bruiser was just talking just now, sounding like he didn't want to hold himself accountable because he's not communicating properly. The reason why people run away from him. Stop the shenanigans here. Bro. Sometimes this is what I mean. Like, let's not blur the line. You can evolve. The biggest room in the house is room for improvement. Evolve on your communication. You can,
evolve in your communication.
Listen, we gotta stop the shenanigans here, man. Like, we really gotta stop the shenanigans.
Don't even do that.
I mean, JR, let's just move on.
Yeah.
I ain't even know what the hell everybody
was talking about. No, we gotta move on, Balance. We gotta move on, Balance. Yeah, we gotta move on, Balance. Balance, I'm coming to you for the next topic first, okay? Guys, listen up. As you get older, the best way to continue to look young, exuberant, and vibrant is to continue to take care of your skin. That's why I'm excited to have TJ Hanley as a sponsor of today's video. You heard me talk about them before, and you're going to continue to hear me talk about them because I believe in their products and the positive impact that they have on every man's life. TJ Hanley makes taking care of your skin so easy. They provide you with all the products you need and nothing that you don't. Every box comes with an instruction card that tells you when to use each product, how much to use, and in what order. Lapeef family, I must admit, skincare wasn't always something I always focused on, but since I started using this system, I've seen improvements in the way my skin looks and feels. And you don't have to take my word for it. They have over 5,000 5-star reviews on their website from satisfied customers from around the world. I recommend you start with the level 1 system, which comes with all the basics: a daily face wash, an exfoliating scrub, an AM moisturizer, and a PM moisturizer. In addition to amazing skin, members of TJ Hanley get tons of benefits, including at least 20% off retail price, the ability to customize your box, pause or cancel at any time, and free US shipping. And because TJ Hanley is sponsoring today's video, they're offering my viewers a great deal. Just click that first link in the description and you'll get 30% off the first box plus the free gift. Seriously, that's an amazing deal. Even though it's too early, as I often say, it's never too late. Click that link and get started today. If you guys haven't already, make sure you hit the like button. Also, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Shout out to the Green Gang in the chat. Sherelle, I see you. Jordan Laundry, I see you. Let's go ahead and move on to the next topic. Balance and Monique. Make sure you are alert and attentive, Monique. Never know when you might get called, though. All right.
Ladies, all y'all eyebrows is hitting tonight.
Everybody surprised tonight, Mr. Ali. The correct union is going to progress your family, not your happiness. Let's talk about that terminology right there. Go ahead, Balance. Go ahead, Coach Balance.
Yes, sir.
See, I want to talk when I want to talk, not when you want me to talk. Like, this is not what I wanted to talk about.
Talk, damn it.
Ali.
Women do what we tell them to do. So talk.
Don't do that, Aaron. So the correct union is going to progress your family, not your happiness. Yeah, and I think that's a lot of what Anton was just talking about. Like, I agree with most of what he says. It's very logical. And I think you need logical men to run a family, for sure. Like, that's a given. Because, you know, a lot of times women, their emotions are they just flow like that. And that's why women need the leadership of a man. Like, I agree with that 1,000%. Like, this is what I'm saying. It's not, but I know there's like 1,400 people watching. So I want to say this really quick, that to the women that are still young and have not had all of this trauma where they're sleeping with a whole lot of different men and bonded to a whole lot of different men. And before you get to that point, I think you should listen to the men who are telling you what they desire and what they want. Men that are married, men that you respect, men in your family that you respect. Seek the guidance of an older male that loves you, not just anybody, but seek that guidance, because I'm telling you, there's a lot of things you do in life that you can't take back. You cannot take it back. So you really need to be very careful with how you're living your life and the decisions that you're making, because it's not going to just be erased. Like, people tell you could start over, you know, baptize, whatever they tell you. And your history is just not going to get unwritten. So you have to be very, very mindful of what you do. And just be careful and cautious about that. Don't just think about your happiness like it's saying down here. Think about like the success of your family long term, because that's always going to be more important than any in the immediate, in the moment happiness that you're seeking out here in these streets. So think about that. That's what I had to say, JR.
All right. Monique, the correct union is going to progress your family, not your happiness. What are your thoughts? I'm coming to you next, Precious.
Come on.
I agree with what Balance said. I'm gonna leave it at that.
No, we can't do that. We can't do that.
Come on, man.
I don't want to sound like
a
robot.
No. I'm gonna give you some time. I know you know we're gonna
put it in the language that you know, sis.
Don't force it.
I think both will progress your family. You can have a man that's logic, but you also need to have a man that's willing to accept something from his woman. I don't come from a broken home, so I want to get that clear. I come from my mom and my dad. They used to be married, then they divorced, and my dad got married again. He's been married 30 years. And my mom's husband just recently passed away last year for Thanksgiving, and she was married 30 years. My grandmother and grandfather was married, and my grandfather passed away. My grandmother never got married again. All of my aunties are married. So I grew up seeing substance. And my dad have 9 girls. And what my dad have raised, what he have instilled in us, is that you want a man that's going to be able to hear you out as well as you hear him out. So I think in a relationship, I think that's crazy when, you know, everybody paint the picture of you only listen to the man. That's not true. You have to be in a relationship to where your man can sit and listen, hear you. It's not like you're telling him what to do, but if you know something that can lead him at a better, like, for example, you can be with a man that is very successful and he makes great money, but that's what his success can be. He know how to make great money. but he also can lack in other areas that you're more intelligent in.